For today, we'll discuss PowerPoint and we'll have a basic session on PowerPoint, how to create basic slides, what is actually a PowerPoint, and maybe how to insert pictures. So we'll discuss on those topics today. Okay, so PowerPoint is a part of Microsoft Office, and you can open it from the start menu. So so we have a PowerPoint option here. So click on this, you can open a PowerPoint. And so once the PowerPoint is open, so as we saw in our word, right, we have a lot of templates, predefined templates for PowerPoint. So we can use any one of these templates. For now, for our learning, I'm going to start with a blank presentation. Okay, so click on this, and if you want to have more themes, you can just see also here. So we can see themes online also. You search, so you can get themes online. You can download themes from the internet also. So yeah. So for our class, I'll start with a blank presentation that doesn't have any slides or sections. Okay. So click on it, and you'll have an so click on this, and you'll have an empty PowerPoint presentation, empty slide actually. So okay. So PowerPoint is basic. So PowerPoint, what do we need a PowerPoint? So PowerPoint, we can showcase our so for presentation purposes we can use PowerPoint. So whenever you're presenting something to a team or a group of people, we can use PowerPoint presentation. So we can create multiple slides on it, and we can run through the slides explaining our content. So this is the basic usage of PowerPoint. So to start with, so for first we have to give a title. So once you click on this, so this is a component or section. What do you our section? So it says click to add title. So we have to add a title to the PowerPoint presentation. So what we have to do is click to add. So we can say basic computer. So subtitle could be PowerPoint. So as we're learning PowerPoint today, let's have the thing as PowerPoint. So this is our first slide. This we have given the a title and then subtitle for the PowerPoint presentation. So this so we can save it somewhere. Save. So this I've saved our PowerPoint presentation, and so for now we have just created a single slide. So so you can see the number of slides here, and if you want to see presented to a team, we can use the slideshow button. So click on this, and you will present it with the whole screen. So we can move through different slides if you have many more slides. So we have the options to move through slides here. So since we have only one PowerPoint slide, the application the slide, the PowerPoint presentation got over. So we'll have a better design for this. So this is just boring, right? So we'll have a better design for this. So go to design. So there is an ribbon called design, and so there's a ribbon called design, and under design we have different themes. So you can choose any one of your themes. So I will select. Select. So when you run through the presentation, I mean, when you run through uh, the available options, so you can have an idea of how the presentation, how the slide is going to look. So you can just hover over this options and see how the presentation looks. Okay, so we'll choose any one of those. So I'll choose this one. So some theme called ion. So I'll select this one, and so now if you try to present it, you will have a better looking theme. Okay, so this is how you select themes. So this theme would be common for every slide. So when you add a new slide, you will have the same basic theme. Okay, so when you click new slides, still we have this same background and same theme. So that's the advantage of using themes. So you will have a common background and a common theme for the whole presentation. Okay, so browse for themes. So we can browse for themes if it's available in your local machine also. Okay, so this is about design. Okay, and so let's start our second. Let's do a second slide. Okay, so second slide. Let's talk about. Let's talk about design. So how to. When we will create a second slide, we'll have some design. Okay, so could be. So we are using bullets. So bullets and bullets here. So I will use this bullet. So let's add some. So in PowerPoint, we'll discuss about insert pictures. In time, you will have the next bullet point. So next, we can talk about then we talk about animation. Okay, so that's it for today. So yep. So once you save it, you can just try to see how it looks in a presentation. So go to the slideshow, click on this, and you will see how to create an. I mean, you can see move through slides. Okay, so you can uh, click on this, and you can move through slides. So you can do previous. So previous in the sense it moves to the previous slide. You can do next. You can do next. Okay, so it moves to the next slide. So you can use the right or left click buttons also. So left click will move to the advanced slide to the next one, and right click will move to the previous slide. So the what I mean is, so if I click if I'm in the first slide and I click the left click button, it moves to the next slide. Okay. So we are on the second slide now. So when I click the right click button, it moves to the, you can use a previous option. So this is the way you can move between slides. And also there's an option to move through slides here. So you can move this arrow marks here to move through different slides. Okay. So when you want to exit this slideshow, you have to click escape. So that brings you back to the uh, back to the screen where we can add slides or edit our presentation. Okay. So, so any doubts in this? So any idea what's happening? Or am I audible? Are you understanding what I've said?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So we can add slides using the option provided here. So you can click right click here and create a new slide. And even if you want to create a new slide, you can click it, select it from here also. So the uh, so when you select, so either you can click this directly. So if you click this, you'll have an empty basic slide. Okay, so the basic slide will always have an upper section and lower section. Okay, so there are two sections in it. So you usually will have these things. Okay, so if you want to delete the slide, you can do it. Sorry. After so so I click new slide, and if you want to have a different formatting or a different uh, what do you say? So different section. In different format. So let's say picture with the caption. Okay. So you can choose this. So this one have a different set of sections in it. So you can say uh, so first topic like insert pictures. So and you can add some content to it. So go to tab. Uh, so what we have to do is either you can use this option to add pictures, or else if you want to add pictures in this slide, right? Insert, go to pictures. You can choose this device, and you can select it again. Or I don't want this. Okay, so I don't want. I want to get a picture from online, so we can do that too. So go to insert pictures, online pictures. So it opens a Bing search, and you can search anything you want. So if you want a tiger, you can just say tiger, and you can select the picture. So once you selected the picture, right, you can resize the picture to fit it into your screen. Okay, so you can resize the picture. So if you don't need this description, you can just delete. So you can resize the picture like this. you can place it anywhere. So there are handlebars to resize the picture. So uh, so I will remove that section. So there are these are called handles. Okay. So using this handles, you can resize the picture. So you can click on this and drag it so that you can adjust it, you can resize the picture to your desired format, desired size. So and there is another handle to tilt the picture. So if you use this right, you can tilt the picture in any direction you want. So you can use this to uh, tilt the picture. Okay, so we'll keep it back in the same. So this is how we insert pictures in a what do you call in a PowerPoint slide. Okay, so only there are two options. So I just showed you how to add a picture from a local computer. There are two ways to add the pictures. So one from a local device, that's from a computer, or from online. So where you search. So this picture we used the picture from a local machine. So this is just a picture that is available somewhere here. Okay, so in our desktop. So I added this picture only. Uh, and this picture we used to add it through online. Okay, so let's say so this is one thing. And so let's say I want to add an header to a picture. Okay, so add a text box. Okay, so click on this text box. You can add a text box here. Okay, I could say it's a tiger. This is so insert text box. Place the text box the right place. And say chicken. Okay. So even this text box can be made bigger. Okay, so you can make it bigger if you want, but so if you want the text to be bigger, you can use the text options here. Okay, so click on this. You can say 28. Okay, so even for this, we can change it to 28. Not bold, italic, a different color text. We can use those things also. So background. So let's say I want a green color. This one I want green color. So we can change the colors of the text also. So using the uh, text box, using this option. So once you click it, you will have these options open. All this formats, font size, all these things can be seen here. Okay. So this is how we insert pictures in a PowerPoint. So any doubts on this? Any idea? I mean, any doubts or any questions you want to ask on this? Okay, so now let's see our slide how it looks. Okay, so we'll go to the first screen. You select the first slide and then click slideshow. Okay, so now you have the first screen. And if you want to move to the next screen, click left click button, and you will have another slide. And click the next button, you will have the slides recreated. Okay, so this is how we insert pictures in a PowerPoint presentation. And if you want, you can add animation to these pictures also. Animation to anything we can do, but let's do it for these pictures first. Okay, so you go to animations, and there are some options provided. So once you click it and go to the animations ribbon, uh, you will have a lot of options here. So if you say, click on it. Let's say fly in. Okay. Yeah. Now you can see how it does, right? So it flies in from the bottom. So so this is on click your select. Okay. If you see, and also you can see the duration. So if the duration side, it takes too much, lot of time uh, to to finish the animation. Okay. This is about delay. So if you want the animation to be started a little 2 seconds later, we can use the delay to do it. So it says on click. Okay, I am going to save this presentation and look how it appears in this slideshow. Okay, so I save this presentation. Go to basic first screen. So I left click, goes to first screen, and again do left click. Now we don't have the title picture yet. So what is it doesn't appear because we chose on click option to load the tiger picture. So when I click the picture, it comes on the bottom. So now I'm going to click the left click button. So now the tiger picture appears from the bottom. So this is an animation so this is the animation we set for the tiger picture. Uh, See the tiger. So we can also set the duration. So we'll talk about duration, right? So let's say it takes 3 seconds for the tiger to appear. Okay, so control S file. I'll go to the previous screen. So next I'll go to the next screen. So now I click OK. It takes a lot of time to finish the animation. So this is the duration of the animation. So it took 3 seconds for the tiger to appear on after the click of the button. Okay. So this is one option for animation. If you see click tiger again. So I don't want let it take 2 seconds, but I want to the tiger I want the start of the animation after 2 seconds. So only at the 2 seconds delay, the tiger appearing option animation will start. So I'll save this option, save this PowerPoint again. Go to basic screen, do the slideshow, click. So click. Now I click right, it takes 2 seconds, and after 2 seconds, the tiger starts to appear. So it's the delay. So first 2 seconds is delay, and the second two, and the second other 2 seconds is the duration of the animation to be finished. Okay, so yeah, so this is one type of animation. So if you want to have a different set of animations, right? So let's say I don't want this animation. Huh? I want this animation. Okay, so now it appears differently, right? So as well. So you can have a lot of animation types as we see here. Okay, so choose phones. Okay, and we'll choose another. We'll choose another animation for chicken also. So click on it, and let's say. Okay, so this is the animation which. So, and on this right, we have three options. Okay, on click. So, if you say on click, right? Let's say on click and duration is 1 second. Okay, so control this. So go to slideshow. So on click, right? So we don't have the tiger and chicken picture, right? So on click, you can click it. The first picture appears, and the chicken picture is not yet appeared because it's chosen the option on click. And once you do the click, right, the chicken picture appears. So this is how the click thing works. Okay. And if you want to end the show, we can end the show here. So end show, it will move to the edit screen. So I want to change the chicken option. So I don't want the chicken to be chicken to appear on a click. So I want to appear with the previous click. Okay. So on click of the previous. So when I choose the option for the tiger itself, I want the chicken also to be appear. Okay. So Control S. I save the picture. I go to slideshow again. So go to previous screen. I come back to the picture screen. So click. So now you can see it, right. So the tiger picture and the chicken picture appears at the same time. So with the same click, it appears. So since because we have chosen the option with the previous click. So after previous, so there is a difference between with previous and after previous. Okay, so after when you choose after previous, right? What will happen is the first tiger picture. All the things happen on a single click, but it waits for the first animation to be finished. Okay, so I click once. Okay, just remember I just click once. Tiger picture appears, and then the chicken picture appears. So it takes time. So its chicken picture appears only when the tiger animation is over. Uh, so it happens sequentially. It waits. The chicken animation waits for the tiger animation to be finished. So uh, this is called after previous option. So similarly, we can choose delays and duration for animations also. Okay. So this is thing. Okay. So any questions in the animations? What we discussed now? Anything you want to ask? Okay. So look for story animation. Okay. So click. Okay. So click on this. So there is animation pane. Okay. So using this animation, you can see how the animations work. So it says one here, right? That means it waits for a single click. Okay. So on the single click, both these animations started, right? So that's what is happened. So let's say this chicken also is on click, right? You will have two options. Okay, so you can see the change. So first click, the tiger picture appears, and second click, the chicken picture appears. So maybe you can change the picture name. Okay, let's see whether we can do that. Okay, so this is one thing. See some options. So we have chosen on click for both the pictures, right? So this one is chosen. Okay, start with previous is not selected. If you want to do something else, effect options. Okay. So if you want some sound effects on a picture, right? So we can do that. Okay. So let's say uh, drum roll. So you can see the sound. Yeah. So this is how we add an sound to the picture. Okay. So you can say effect options. So, 'cause, uh, 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 'cause options you can say you can choose a different thing. So voltage. Not able to hear the sound. Okay, so there are different sound effects that can be added. Okay, and you clear add something else for this one. So after animation, do them. So what we did is right after animation, right, the picture. So you see here, right? So on click again, the picture disappears and goes off, right? So what I've done, what I did is I've chosen the effect options, hide after animation. So the picture is hidden after animation. So that's why the chicken picture has gone. Okay. So so like this, so there are too many options. There are a lot of options here. Okay. So effect options. So we can choose gold demo. So you can have this thing. So let's see what else can we do in animations. And seems like we can use this trigger on the based on the click also. Let's say uh, do reorder animation. This is just to move the animation on based on the trigger clicks. Okay, so move earlier. It moves to the first. Okay, it doesn't wait for any clicks. It appears automatically. So let's say no, it appears automatically. Start after previous. Let's say start after previous, right? We don't. It doesn't wait for the animation to be over. I mean, when it doesn't wait for the clicks to happen. So click, one click, two clicks. The tiger picture automatically appears. So it doesn't wait for the click to load the picture. So we will move to down, move later. So once you do this, right? Trigger one. So trigger is uh, title one. Insert picture. I'm going to click it. Okay. So So what will happen is we didn't click the title one. So that's the reason it's gonna appear. So what is title one? See the difference is I've changed the trigger. Okay, so I've changed the trigger to title one. So this is title one. Okay, and so the trigger is to click the title one, this section, and only this animation happens. So if you don't click this any of this thing, right? the the pictures won't appear. So if you see here, right? So I click here, the animation appears. So if I click anywhere here, right, it ends the show because or else it moves to the next screen because we don't have any new screen. So maybe we'll add another slide. Say, okay, delete slide and use. Say thank you. Okay, this slide has when I click anywhere here, right, it goes to thank you. So when I go to previous slide and click insert pictures, right, so the theme appears. So our pictures appears. So that's the difference between triggers. Okay, so trigger is nothing but based on what clicks or I mean trigger is from where you click the picture. So it could be the whole screen could be a trigger, or it just could be just the this section where you can trigger the animation. So this is another option. So we can change the triggers, the animation. Okay. So we can change it here on click off picture one or unselected. So now if you see right, uh, so that's it about animations. So any questions in this you want to ask? So we saw start duration delays, we saw animation pane, and we saw all these animation effects. Any questions on this, or shall we move to the next topic? Mm, So, so we'll see about slide transitions also. Okay, so slide transition is nothing. How the slide appears. Okay, let's say push right. I select the slide transition to be push. Okay, so when I do the slideshow, slides appear from the top to bottom to top. So click on this one. So when I click slide right, yeah. So if you see previous, it moves from bottom to top. What other things right? It appears by change. So this is one transition. So we have applied transition for only one slide. So if you click here, right, we may push for this slide alone. If you can see the transition, uh, and if you want to, let's say, you can have different transitions for everything. Okay, so let's say. I've chosen different transitions for slide transition for each and every slide. Okay, so if you go to the slideshow, you can click on first thing. So first thing appears like this. Okay, so when I click to move to the next screen, it moves from bottom to top, or it looks like a peel off. Okay, so all these options are provided here. So you can see reveal, right? Uh, so you can so when you click this play animation, right, you can see how the slide transition is going to work. So this is one thing. So similarly, we can have sounds for these transitions also. So you click sound, right? Could be applause. So for the first slide, we have applied applause sound. Okay, Control S. So once So just once the transition is happening, you will have an applause sound. So you can choose a different sounds for this, and you can also choose the duration of the transition. So it could be 2 seconds or any seconds you want. Okay, you can. There's an option to apply it also. So let's say I want arrow sound to apply to all slides. Okay, so if you see this, Control S. Now you can see, so when in every transition, right? So from one slide to slide one to slide two, you can hear the sound. Okay, click on move to the next slide. Okay, so now you can see the arrow sound. So third slide, you can hear the sound. Okay, so all the slide transitions will have this will have the sound and duration effect. Okay, so since I use the apply to all option, and so this is one thing. And if you want, so now I don't want to use the mouse. Okay, so I don't want to move. I use the mouse to move to the next screen. I want to happen it after, let's say, 3 seconds. Okay, so every 3 seconds the slide is going to be changed automatically without me clicking the trigger button. So the right click motion. So when I say Control S and say play, right, I'm not clicking anything. So I'll wait for another 3 seconds. Maybe I'll do the first thing. So I'll do the first way. Start a slideshow. I'm not going to click anything. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. It should automatically move to the next screen. So every 3 seconds, right, it automatically changes the screen. This is one thing. Okay. So now I set 2 seconds. So it should appear. Okay, so I'm not clicking anything. So it automatically moves to the next screen automatically after 2 seconds. Since the trigger is done automatically, uh, it automatically moves. So what the advanced side option is using, either you can do mouse click or using the timer. So every 2 seconds or 3 seconds, you could set something. Okay. So this is one transition we can do using PowerPoint. Okay. this is about slide transitions. So layouts also we can choose. So layouts we already saw. So when you create a new slides, right? Ask for layouts. You can choose any layout you want. Okay. So we have seen transitions, we've seen animations, we have seen, let's see slideshow now. Okay. So we use this option always to start a slideshow, right? So let's say I don't want to use this option. So when I click this one, right, it automatically goes to the uh, first screen. So we can use a slideshow trigger. Slideshow ribbon to start our slideshow. So from beginning, or just you can say current slide. So current slide is from the second slide, right? When you say current slide, right, it starts from the second slide. So click on this, and it directly goes to the second slide. So that's the difference between from beginning and current slide. Okay, so but when you use this option, right, it always opens from the current slide. And I'll change it back to the transition. Okay, I'll change it on next. Okay. So on click, I'm moving to using the slide transition to move to the next page. Now I want to see the pictures. That's it. What else can we see? And there is an undo option also. Let's say so I can use. So now I've done something, right? I can use the undo option to remove that. Okay. So this option, right? Undo typing. So it undoes things, and we redo the thing also. So if you want to redo typing, right, you can do that. So you can undo multiple times also. This is one option that is provided. So you can undo and redo things. So whatever you typed or whatever you did, right, you can go back multiple times. Okay. So I've changed it. If you see here, I've changed the slide transition here. So from mouse click, I did after slide after 2 seconds. Okay. So all these transitions has been undone and redo again. So, so whatever you do, right, you can undo and redo. So it keeps track of all your transactions, what you've done the previous minutes. So you can do undo and redo things which you have done on the PowerPoint using this option. Okay, this is one thing. So what else do we have here? So we have the number of slides present here. So like pages, right? We have a number of slides. Okay. So it says slide 1 of 4. So when you are in the slide 2, it says slide 2 of 4. So of 4 is the total number of slides and 2 is the current slide that's being shown. Okay. So this was one thing. This checks for spelling errors. So let's say uh, PowerPoint, right? You can click. It searches for the whole. It's does spell check for the whole PowerPoint presentation. So we can change PowerPoint to point. Okay, so automatically changes. Let's say my computer spelling is wrong. Okay, I do a spell check and it suggests the correct thing here. So you can change. Okay, so you can double click computer and it automatically change. So this is the purpose of having spell checks. Okay, so even if you have let's say slideshow spelling is wrong, right? Let's say both the spellings are wrong. Okay, so I choose this one, right? uh, you can change. So change this one, it goes to the next error automatically and it gives you options. Okay, slideshow, whatever you want you can select. So I'll select slideshow and once it corrects all the spellings, it shows it finishes the wizard, spell check wizard. So this is one. So this is the language. You can choose any language you want, Arabic or English. Anything can be chosen, but I don't want to do it now. So let's keep it English Singapore. Okay, that's it. And this is the normal view. This is a slide sorter view. So you can choose, you can move the slides around. So if you do it right, you, thank you screen appears first. So what I did is I rearrange the slides. Okay, so using this slide sorter, right, I can rearrange the slides back to proper thing. So thank you should come to the last. So do this and can say this. So all you have to do is drag and drop. So click this, drag, drop, and you can rearrange the slides in whichever portion you want. Okay, so I go to computer class. This should be the first slide. Country should be the last one. Topics cover should be the second one. So what I do is click on this, hold it and drag it to move it around. Okay, so this is one option. This is about slide sorter. Okay. And you can zoom in also. So if you want, you can to have a bigger picture, you can zoom in and zoom things in, and you can do it. Okay, so this is default thing, 100% default. This is so reading view will hide all the menus provided, and it will show you the slide. So there is a difference in reading view and slideshow. So reading view, it shows the tab bar, and it also shows a slide for uh, the bottom bar, and also it shows uh, the taskbar of the OS. Okay, so all this are provided, but apart from that, the mouse click uh, and all these things happened as it is. Okay, but when you do a slideshow, right, it occupies the whole screen. It doesn't show the taskbar or a title bar. Anything is being shown here. Okay, so this is time. So any doubts in this? So anything you want to ask?
It was okay, sir.
Okay,
Sir.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it. What can we choose today? Just hold on. I'll be back. So we'll have some layouts also, other layouts. Okay. Maybe we'll add another slide, and you can drag it here also. So we'll change the layout for the slide. Okay. So I select the slide and click layout option here. So it says it has a different options, right? So I could say I can choose any layouts I want. Okay. So say practice. Uh, so I can use these predefined layouts to add content. If you see here, right? Uh, so so this layout is automatically. I mean, it is predefined, so you can use these layouts to do things. Okay, so so even the fonts, everything is predefined. So you don't have to create your own layouts. You can choose the layouts provided here. Slide. I can choose a blank layout, so it doesn't have anything. Okay, so so in this video, you can add insert any pictures or anything you want. So if you want to add text box, right? I can do it. So it could be. The problem with this is you have to apply all your own font sizes, everything you have to maintain. Okay. So if you're not happy the layouts already provided, you do your own layouts using uh, using using the options, insert options provided here. So you can insert text boxes, whatever you want. Okay. You can do all these things. If you want a header and footer, you can do it. let's say you want a header and a footer, right? See, so we choose to show slide number. So it shows one, two slide numbers here, and also it shows a footer. So footer is basic computer class, and it shows a date also 33/1/2021. What we did is home we choose so you can choose to see these options, right? So it shows where the header is going to appear. So slide number, if you don't know the slide number, you can delete it. So you can check it and so if you want a different format for the date, right, you can choose this and the slide number you can do. So let's say I don't want a slide number, okay, apply to all. So now I print again. So now you can see the date format is changed and also the slide number is not appearing. So using those options, we can control this display. Okay, so this is one thing. So if we want to change the layout, right? Let's say uh, I'll change the layout for a whole thing. What else can we use? We can do some word art also. So insert this option, right? Word art to show these options. Okay, so once you choose this text, right, it will have a formatting option. So you can format using different styles. Okay, so we can change this word style. Okay, so select all these things. So you can choose different word art styles for this. Okay, uh, I choose this one. And on this, the format can do full. So full is nothing but the background we can choose. Okay, so we can choose different colors for this. The shape outline is so this is just the border color. I can see the border color changing, right? So this is shape outline. Okay. Shape, rotation. So using shape effects, we can, if you see, you can add shadows and all those options provided here. So let's say, see, there's a reflection effect you added. So all these effects can be added using the format. So once you select this section, right, the format ribbon automatically appears. So you can do some formatting. So you can do background color, you can do the border color change, you can do, and you can do some effects like this. And if you want, you can change the word out also. So this also can be done. So this is one thing due to what I've done is yeah. So that's it about uh, word art. Okay. So any questions you have? Anything you want to ask? We'll finish the class and we'll do a revision now. What do you think? I'll explain from the. Any questions? Anything specific you want to ask?
Okay, sir. It's okay.
Okay, right. So we'll do a
Yeah.
recap on whatever we discussed today. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. From the start, if you say, so we saw how to open PowerPoint. Okay, so we can choose PowerPoint from here. So we can search PowerPoint from the bottom and click this icon to open the PowerPoint, or you can use the start menu. Go to P, and there is an option to open the PowerPoint. So you can click it and you can open the PowerPoint section here. And when you click the PowerPoint section, right, you will initially get the theme section here. So you can choose any theme you want, or you can search online themes online also. So you can choose any theme you want from here. Okay, so we'll choose the uh, blank presentation, and so once you go in, we can choose some layouts for this thing. So layout is already present. We can choose any designs for it. Okay. So we last time we chose something. Choose a different theme for now. So subtitle. So click that subtitle. We'll save or point. So then we learned how to add slides. Okay. So click new slide, and you will have the new slide option here provided here. And you will have some default layout. So if you want to change the layout, you can go to home layout and you can choose different layout for this thing, for this So I choose picture with caption. So it's a different layout for this section. So I choose a picture. I say chicken. So so I use this layout. Okay. So this layout came out with different compartments or sections, whatever you call it. So and each compartment will have a different uh, word format for it. So if it's a word section, right, you see the header will have a different predefined font size and uh, font, and this section will have a different font and different font size. So all this can, so using layouts, all this will be predefined. Okay, so you can choose a blank section also, and also we can choose uh, whichever layout you want. Okay, so these are available layouts, and so we'll use a end. So, so another way to create a new slide is from this button. So click on this, you will create a default layout. Okay, so like this, it copies the older layout. So when you click, uh, when you click the button directly, but when you click the drop down, and you can choose different slides. So let's say this slide. Okay, let's use this slide, and we'll say thank you. This is so we saw how to create slides, and we saw how to run those slides. Okay, so we saw how to do a slideshow. So based on this, right, uh, you can move through these slides, and the slideshow button is present here, and you can use clicks to move through the this thing. So you can use this option to advance or go to the move through the slide. So you can move back or front using this button also. Okay. So either you can right click and move to previous, or you can go to previous using this one, this option. Okay. So left click will move to the advanced slide, and there is a see all slides option also. So once you do this, you can see all the slides present here, and you can move to this appropriate slide. Okay. See all slides. Okay. You can move to the second slide directly using this option. See slide option. Okay, so end show. End show will show in the show. What else did we saw? We saw animations also, right? So animations we can do it using this ribbon. Okay, so we'll say uh, fly in. So fly in animation, and we say on click. Okay, so and duration we'll say 2 seconds, 3 seconds to do it. So we click the set on click. Okay, so control S, so go to the screen. So it's a bird. So click on it, and it will take 3 seconds to finish the animation. So this is uh, one option of using animation. So we talked about animation, and we saw about animation panes also. So animation pane will give you the sequence of animation. So if there are two, there is another picture, right? Let's say I will add another picture. So go to insert. We saw how to add pictures also. Go to insert, picture from online, and we'll say okay. I'll search for the picture. We'll choose this picture this time. And now we can resize the picture using the handlebars provided. Okay, so using this picture handlebar, we can resize the picture. I don't want this section. So we'll choose animation for this picture also. So click on this picture, go to animations, and so first there is a run option. So we'll say bones, okay, and horizontal cut. So we'll say after previous, and this also, so let's say delay after 3 seconds. Okay, so we'll talk about delay also. So which is one click. So first on click, we have to get the chicken. Okay, so click on it, and you'll get the chicken. So then we switch for the tiger. This was on click and also delay. Okay, so delay was 2 seconds, I think. So I click on it, and the animation took. I think we didn't select delay. Okay. Okay, delay is for 0 seconds. Okay, so delay, maybe we can add some delay to see the delay to happen. Controllers, chicken is take some seconds, and that's right. First animation happens. So now we have tiger with a delay of 2 seconds. So this is one thing. So we saw about animations, and we saw about previous also. So this one, right? With previous in sense, it happens together. So on single click of the button, both these animations happens. For the chicken also the animation happens. The tiger also animation happens. So for you, let's see previous. Okay. On click of this, both the things start at the same time. Okay. So this is with previous. So after previous is once this one finishes, this one will start. So let's say after previous, right? And if you see the picture, so once a chicken animation gets over, now then only the uh, tiger animation happens. So this is after previous. Okay. That's it about animation. So then we saw about sound effects also, right? For animations. For transitions, we saw about transitions next. We just have 5 seconds. Okay. Transitions is for every slide we are applying. Okay. So how the slide appears, okay, from left to right or from bottom to push. So all these things we can choose, and also for sound also we can choose. Okay, so last we will choose, and we'll try running it. Okay. So bottom top we chose for another all the things. So we choose applause sound effect for the last slide. So move to the last slide. You you will have for moving to the last slide, you will have the sound effect which we chose here and the duration and on mouse click. So how the transition happens automatically or by mouse click. So all these options are provided here. So what else we discussed? So we discussed about uh, we discussed about word art also, right? So word art you can insert. So there's a word art option. Okay, so use word art option to have different effects. Okay. So that's it for this week. Okay, so we'll wind up the session now. Any questions you want to ask? Anything you have? Okay, thank you. We'll stop.